Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic, and today I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. If you're local to the Huntington, West Virginia area, I want to encourage you to come on down tomorrow night, Friday night, 7 o'clock, every Tuesday and Friday night, I should say, at 7 o'clock, 5747 East Pea Ridge Road in Huntington, for our crosstalk meetings. We have a crosstalk meeting there every Tuesday and Friday. It's the quickest hour in recovery. Just a lot of fun. Just a group of drunks and drug addicts all sitting around, talking shop, drinking coffee, just trying to support and encourage one another. So the quickest hour in recovery for sure. Just always a good time. In light of recent events that have transpired over the last week, I've spent an awful lot of time on social media, and I've noticed a lot of conspiracy theories popping up. Now, I'm not here to debate to prove or disprove these conspiracy theories, but it got me thinking. It got me thinking about some of the conversations that Josh and I had. We called him Bigfoot for a reason. He believed in Bigfoot, I didn't. And we would argue till the sun went down over this thing too, man. And I remember posing this question to him, posing it to several other people. What is it you believe? Think of whatever conspiracy theory you might believe. What's your favorite conspiracy theory? And again, I'm not here to prove or disprove your conspiracy. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I want to ask you, what is it you believe in? Do you believe in, I don't know, Loch Ness Monster, or aliens, or UFOs, or Bigfoot? What conspiracy theory do you believe in? And then ask yourself, why is it you believe in that conspiracy theory? Why is it you believe that? Well, there's an awful lot of evidence to support it. Okay, fair enough, maybe there is. But isn't there just as much evidence to disprove that theory too? So if there's an equal amount of evidence, one way or the other, but yet you still believe it, why is it you still believe in that theory? Again, I'm not here to debate the merits, but I am here to ask you this, or at least share this with you anyway. I had a conspiracy theory myself at one point, at least a theory anyway. I used to believe that I would never be able to get sober. I used to believe that. I'd convinced myself in that. Although I had people behind me tell me, Drew, that's not true. You can get sober. In my mind, I had convinced myself that I would never be able to get sober. I convinced myself that my life had no meaning. My life had no value and no purpose. I convinced myself that this theory was true and that I was destined to die a drunk. They were going to write that on my death certificate. Death by drinking. Alcoholism. I just knew it was true. And because I'd already tried everything in my power. I'd already tried everything under the sun to stop drinking, and I just could not stop. I just couldn't stop. And people would tell me, hey, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Well, yeah, I've tried it. Or no, I haven't tried it, but it's not going to work for me. How do I know? How do I know? Unless I apply some sort of logic to it. Unless I try. Unless I actually make an effort and apply some type of effort to try to get clean and sober. I had tried everything in my own power to get clean and sober, and I just couldn't do it. And so finally, I came back into the rooms of recovery, and I learned about a 12-step program of action known as Alcoholics Anonymous. And let me be fair and say this. It's the only thing that worked for me, but that doesn't mean it's the only thing that can work for you. But throughout working these 12 steps in Alcoholics Anonymous, I came to realize that there was another way. But at first, it seemed to me that I had to believe in something I didn't want to believe in. I didn't want to believe in. I used to say, well, I don't believe in God anymore because God's let all these bad things happen to me. It's not true at all. I didn't want to believe. I held myself back from believing. I was so willing to believe in all these conspiracy theories, but I wasn't willing to believe that I could get sober. I was so willing to believe in this, that, and the other, even though there was a preponderance of evidence to disprove my claim, but I wasn't willing to believe that there was something more powerful than me out there that could help me get clean and sober. Logically, that just doesn't make sense to me. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you believe, whether it's true or false. What matters is the fact that, well, you've come to believe it. Do you believe you can get clean and sober? Do you believe that you could stay clean and sober? I'm here to tell you it's possible. It's possible. And the best news of all is you don't have to do it my way. Nope, not at all. You don't have to do it Drenda's way or Eric's way. You can do it the way that works for you. That's the beautiful thing about recovery is you can do it the way it works for you. I do encourage everyone to find a 12-step program. And when one 12-step program doesn't work, I'm sure we can find another. I'm absolutely sure we can find another. At the end of the day, what is it you believe? Do you believe that you can get clean and sober? Do you believe that you can achieve sobriety, long-lasting sobriety? Do you believe your life is worthwhile? Because if you don't, let me be the first one to say, I believe you're wrong. I believe your life is worthwhile. I believe your life does have meaning. I know, I'm saying all this from the heart because I believe those things myself. Fortunately, and thank God, I was proven wrong. My life does have meaning. My life does have value and purpose now. And I'm thankful to God that I finally took a small step of faith, and started believing in something that I couldn't see, I couldn't touch, but I could feel. What a difference that small step of faith made for me. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I could not be more appreciative. Again, if we're going to start our podcast up, I've talked to Drenda, talked to Eric. We're good. We're game. We'll be starting up real soon. If there's a topic you'd like to hear us discuss on this podcast, feel free to email it directly to me, Drew, D-R-E-W, at recoveryclassroom.org. And that way we can get it on the list and try to get it into the actual pilot of our podcast. So we'll be talking again soon, guys. Remember, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.